So I haven't looked at the gold chart for a bit. Let's transition into our first Rainbow Theory chart. Gold 3-day. Gold is super not volatile. So if you look at like rainbow trends like default, you're not going to get many colors. In general, you need to go to your indicator and crank these bad boys down so that these colors can actually show on something that's not very volatile. And you have to remember, gold's like on a hell of a run right now. So to crank these down or go to a higher time frame, you see all those numbers like pop back up. Now we got like a bunch of colors. You want to see the colors, right? Now, if the chart is just flat out going sideways, sure, you don't need to mess with the colors. Don't force it, right? But I'm sorry, that's runner bot. Let's go to main indicator. But I'm going to reset this real quick, put all these back to 0, and we're going to look at 3-day because I like to look at like gold and silver at 3-day. Let's be honest, I don't like looking at gold, but I do watch it because that's a ton of liquidity. So, and I just turned off whale prints there, right? So, it's been running, it's been going crazy, and like this whole thing, the theory is China's pissed at United States. They're buying a ton of gold, and number go up. Peter Schiff's a brilliant mastermind. I'm sorry I said it live. That's just the reality of it. This is going to be something I'm going to watch because if China's deal ends up coming to a conclusion where at least they're kind of happy with each other, I want to see what this does. And see if it starts dumping and seeing if they start risking back into the American markets. Because right now, not just China, a lot of the worldwide population, countries, they're risking off of the United States because they can't look forward. They cannot predict the future due to volatility. Lo and behold, that's probably going to be what half the stream is after this slide. We're talking about volatility. A lot of this stuff's not predictable. And there's... God, I hate this, but how do I want to explain this and not come off in a negative way, because good vibes matter, and that's what Rainbow Trends is about. It's the OGs and being good vibes and trusting your crew and all this other stuff. There's a lot of tools out there that work. There's a lot of them that don't. There's stuff that can back test really well. There's stuff that can't forward test. Rainbow Theory stuff works really, really well because we don't really look at we do back test like crazy, but we don't look for backwards projections going into forward projections. We look in the now, and if we look at what's possible, we really can get alpha, right, and accuracy. If you're trying to predict the future of what the price is going to be in October of 2028, bets are off for Rainbow Theory. I'm cognizant, and I trade cognizantly, knowing when I'm in the know and when I'm in unknown. I need to know that I don't know, and I need to admit it. When you're cocky and you think you know exactly what the price is going to be on this date, it's BS. The way the Rainbow Theory stuff works, and a lot of the way these whales work, they know what's possible and they know what's not. And when you get close to the edges of what's possible, like literally possible and back tested, that's when you get your entry and that's when you get your exits. You flip that around, bang, 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 rinse, repeat. And that's what these whales do.